Preventing cybersecurity attacks. Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting internet-connected systems, including hardware, software, and data, from cyber attacks. With the increasing reliance on technology in our daily lives, cybersecurity has become a critical concern for individuals, businesses, and governments around the world. One of the main types of cyber attacks is hacking, which is the unauthorized access or manipulation of a computer system or network. Hackers may use a variety of techniques, such as exploiting software vulnerabilities, using malware, or phishing, to gain access to a system. Here is a list of potential ways that a hacker can manipulate your system. Buffer overflow attacks. This type of attack occurs when a hacker sends data to a program or system that is larger than the buffer or temporary storage area that the program is designed to handle. This can cause the program to crash or allow the hacker to execute arbitrary code, giving them full control of the system. SQL injection attacks. This type of attack occurs when a hacker injects malicious code into an SQL, structured query language, statement. This can allow the hacker to gain access to sensitive information stored in a database, modify data, or even delete it. Cross-site scripting, XSS, attacks. This type of attack occurs when a hacker injects malicious code into a web page that is then executed by a user's browser. This can allow the hacker to steal sensitive information, such as login credentials or personal data, or even take control of the user's browser. Remote code execution, RCE, attacks. This type of attack occurs when a hacker is able to execute code on a remote system. This is often done by exploiting a vulnerability in a web application or server-side script. This can give the attacker the ability to upload malware, steal data, or even take control of the system. File inclusion vulnerabilities. This type of vulnerability occurs when a web application allows a user to include files from a remote server. A hacker can exploit this by providing a malicious file path that allows the attacker to execute malicious code or steal sensitive data. Privilege escalation. This type of attack occurs when a hacker can exploit a vulnerability in a system or application to gain higher level of access than they should have. This allows them to take control of the system, steal data, or cause other damage. Malware injection. This is when a hacker is able to inject malware into a system, often through a vulnerability in software. The malware can then be used to steal data, control the system, or launch other attacks. In order to protect against these types of attacks, it's important to keep software and systems updated with the latest security patches and to use intrusion detection/prevention systems to monitor and block suspicious network traffic. Additionally, organizations should implement strong password policies and use two-factor authentication to protect against unauthorized access. Once they have access, they can steal sensitive information, disrupt operations, or even hold systems and data for ransom. Another type of cyber attack is called social engineering, which is the use of psychological manipulation to trick individuals into giving away sensitive information or taking specific actions. Social engineering can take many forms, such as phishing emails, phone scams, or even physical impersonation. To protect against cyber attacks, organizations and individuals can take a number of steps. One important step is to keep software and systems updated with the latest security patches. This helps to close any known vulnerabilities that hackers may try to exploit. Additionally, organizations should implement strong password policies and use two-factor authentication to protect against unauthorized access. Another important step is to use firewalls and intrusion detection/prevention systems to monitor and block suspicious network traffic. Network segmentation can also be used to limit the spread of an attack. This means that if an attacker is able to gain access to one part of a network, they will be unable to move laterally and access other parts of the network. Here is another important aspect of cybersecurity: employee education and training. Employees should be trained to recognize and avoid phishing emails and other social engineering tactics, and understand the importance of keeping their systems and networks secure. Additionally, organizations should have an incident response plan in place in case of a cyber attack. This plan should outline the steps to be taken to contain the attack, investigate its origin, and restore normal operations. It's also important for individual users to take cybersecurity seriously. This includes using strong passwords and two-factor authentication, being cautious when opening email attachments or clicking links, and keeping software systems updated. Additionally, it's recommended to use a reputable antivirus software and regularly back up important data. Backing up important data is important for a number of reasons. Protection against data loss. Backing up data regularly ensures that copies of important files and information are kept safe in case of accidental deletion, hardware failure, or cyber attacks such as malware or ransomware. Easy data recovery. In the event of data loss, having a backup makes it easy to restore lost files and information without having to manually re-enter or recreate it. Business continuity. Backing up data ensures that a business can continue to operate even in the event of a major data loss. This can be critical for companies that rely on data for daily operations. Compliance. Some industries are required to comply with regulations that mandate regular data backups. These regulations include HIPAA, Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, for healthcare organizations, and FINRA, Financial Industry Regulatory Authority for financial organizations. Peace of mind. Knowing that important data is regularly backed up can provide peace of mind and reduce stress in the event of a data loss. Backing up data can be done in a variety of ways, including using an external hard drive, cloud storage services, or tape backup. It is important to choose a backup method that is reliable, secure, and easily accessible. Additionally, it's recommended to have multiple copies of backups in different locations, such as an on-site and off-site backup. Cybersecurity is a critical concern in today's world, as cyber attacks can cause significant damage to organizations and individuals alike. By taking steps to secure networks and systems, educating employees and users, and having an incident response plan in place, organizations and individuals can help protect themselves from cyber attacks. Thanks for watching.